Like he beat you, he could even rape you. You must get
It's been a long, hard journey for Lucy.
You work for 16 to 18 hours per day.
For a year she worked in Lebanon, a dream that quickly turned into a nightmare of abuse.
When they want return, as you reach in, they take you back from you. No, there's no way for return, or neither than they ask you.
Now, safely back home in Sierra Leone, she's warning other women not to go.
85% of the people that live in my country have their daily bread from their family members that work abroad. That is one of my dreams. I want to work abroad, I want to work abroad. But I found out that there is a difference of working in the Middle East and working in some of the other countries.
Domestic maids are largely at the mercy of their employers. And human rights groups say Lebanon's economic collapse and COVID-19 has made a bad situation even worse. This scene is a snapshot of what's happening right across the Middle East. Last summer, women were being dumped outside their embassies in Beirut because families said they couldn't afford the wages. The Lebanese government wouldn't tell us whether anyone had been prosecuted for ditching their worker. I'm heading to a safe house to meet a group of domestic maids. In Lebanon, those that run away from abuse risk becoming illegal because their visa is tied to the family they work for. And that's why they hide.
I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, then I finish work at 11.
If I said today for them to give me my salary, they lock me from the bathroom.
Why are you humiliating us? Are you humiliating me?
Why did you run away from your employer?
Because my employer treats me like a slave. I said how I can work without no salary. They told me there is no dollar, no money in Lebanon. I want to go back home to my country for me to go and take care of my son.
Did he abuse you?
He slapped me, hit me. I just want to say that to the Lebanese people that let them stop to treat us like this, like beasts, like dog, because they value dog, cats more than us.
All the women we spoke to have now been repatriated, but many others are still waiting. 250,000 foreign domestic maids work in Lebanon's cities and towns, cooking and cleaning, mostly unseen, in homes across the country. Many in Lebanon see nothing wrong with a system that provides cheap labour.
The situation is not that bad at all. Of course, there is some Lebanese families not good. Of course, everywhere there's people like that.
Well, I spoke to one domestic maid who said she wasn't even allowed to sleep in her room.
These cases, very few, most of them, the majority, are happy with their families in Lebanon.
But the Lebanese government knows there's a problem. Last year, they tried to introduce a new contract that would give domestic maids greater protection. It's pretty extraordinary that you have to write in law that a domestic maid is allowed to take phone calls from her own family.
At the Ministry of Labour, we think it's the rights of any person to be free to receive a call from his family. But we are afraid maybe in some house they don't respect these rights.
But in the end, the law never passed. And back in Sierra Leone, Lucy continues her campaign warning women of the abuses. Some are listening.
I make a young go. For the money, but I know they go again. Because this woman, we don't explain the way to pass there.
Now I am doing this job. Although I'm not getting paid, I'm not getting anything. at the end. But like, I'm getting what is more than money, trying to save lives.
But poverty will always propel people far from home, even to countries where they have few rights.